Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Mitch, if you don't already know. I hope you're all well. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look, this eye look, and then on this lip. Nice highlighted skin. I thought it'd be perfect for the weeks coming. It's going to be Christmas on, it's Monday today and it's Christmas on Sunday, so like 6 days. I can't believe how quick this year's gone. I think this is the last time I'll see you guys before Christmas, so Merry Christmas everyone. I thought I'd start off the Christmas week with a nice glittery eye for you guys to wear around the Christmas dinner table with your nan eating your turkey. Me personally, I hate turkey, but you know what I mean. I'm so excited for Christmas dinner. Hope you guys enjoy. Leave a comment down below what you want to see next, guys. Don't forget to like if you liked it. Also subscribe if you want to keep in the loop with me. I'll see you guys in like a second or something, because I'm gonna edit out this bit and I'm gonna go back to being like plain-faced Jane in a minute. So see you later, guys. Hi guys, so let's get started. So the first shade that I'm going to use for my eyes is the raw sienna shade, this one, out of the Modern Renaissance palette. And this is the Zoeva 228 brush. Just tap off the excess. Start by placing it on the outer corner, and as you can see I'm sort of just like wiggling my brush a bit, and as you can see it just fills up fairly well. And then once I'm happy with sort of the concentration of it on my outer corner, that's when I'm going to bring it through my crease and start blending it through there. Now I'm going to take Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek. This is on a MAC 221 brush, my favourite blending brush of all time. Start by focusing it on my outer corner and then bring it in and blend it out. So I don't know why, but this brush is white. Thanks for that. What I love about Makeup Geek eyeshadows is I find it's really hard to make mistakes with them. It's really easy to build them up, especially if you're starting out with makeup. These are such nice eyeshadows to build. Making sure that I'm not bothered if it does go on my lid, but I'm gonna try keep it away from my lid, just so then I've got that representation of where I'm gonna be cutting later on. And I'm just going to go around the edges, just with my previous brush, the Zoeva 228, with no extra products on, just to make sure it's a nice even blend. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into the Modern Renaissance palette and I'm going to take this shade, oh no, not with that brush, and I'm going to take CYPRUS Umber. I'm going to take it on this 230 Luxe Pencil brush by Zoeva. So I'm going to start by focusing this on the outer corner. Really take your time building it up, and I'm just sort of pressing it into my outer corner, and then I'm following that shape that I created with my previous shadows with the very tip of my brush, with very minimal product on my brush. I don't think you need loads of product on your brush for this point. And then I'm going to take Cocoa Bear again, just on that previous brush that we used, the MAC 221, and just run that over the edges. Just want to always make sure that our blend is just on fire. Memories don't live like people do. I wish I knew where everything was. Found it. Okay, so now I'm going to cut a half of the lid out, and I'm going to use my favourite product to do that, and this is the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I just love this for doing this because I find that it gives a nice coverage. It doesn't go muddy when I put it over like dark shadows, which I find sometimes with a concealer, if I put a concealer over, say I've done like black and then I want to cut the lid, sometimes I find that it goes really muddy, but with this it doesn't. And I'm going to use my favourite sort of flat brush, and this is the MAC 242 brush. So I like to start on my lid first, and then I'll bring it up towards where I want to cut it. Okay, so then when I'm happy with that, I'm just going to set it, but I'm going to set it with that shimmery shade, just because I'm going to be putting glitter over it in a bit, and I want to intensify that glitter just by having that sort of shimmery base. So I'm going to take a 234 brush by Zoeva and the Primavera shade from the Modern Renaissance palette. There she is. And then just when it gets to the edge of where I put the paint pot, I just like to sort of pat my brush, and I find that it just allows me to create that diffused look rather than looking like a line and shadow, if you know what I mean. I'm really building it up, just because I like the look of it when it's built up. I find it gives a nice texture to the eye. I think it makes it look a bit more reflective. Right. So now I'm going to go in with this black shadow from the Melt Stack, and if you don't already know, it's like my favourite black in the world. It's called Dark Matter. You don't have to get it from the stack, you can actually get it as a single shadow note, so that's handy if you don't want to get the full stack, but I don't see why you wouldn't want to get the full stack because it's so nice. So nice. So nice. And I'm going in again with another 2, 3, 4 brush. I'm going to pack it on, just going to start off on the outer corner. And then buff it in, but like just like a wiggle. So when I'm doing it, I'm gonna bring it a tiny bit up into the crease, but when I've hardly got any product left on the brush. Okay, so now I just want to add just a little bit of a black liner just along my lash line, just to hide my lash band. I'm just going to take my Inglot Gel Liner 77, it's probably my favourite liner of all time, and I'm going to take it on this 212 brush, and this is the first time I'm using this brush. I love Sadie, Karen uses it, and she just makes the liner look so easy with it. So let's see what I think. Do I like? Bit unshy yet. It doesn't pick up much product, but maybe that's a good thing. Then what I'm going to do, just because I don't want it to be like a really defined line, I'm just going to take this 226 Smudger Brush by Zoeva, and I'm just going to draw it along that line. So this will be a really good look for you guys that kind of struggle with liner, because it is still there, but as soon as you put it on, all we're going to do is smudge it out anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it's going to be too neat or not. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with lashes, and I'm going to use these lashes from Tatty Lashes in the style TL2, and they look like this. They're nice for this look because they're nice and winged out. This is my favourite style from this brand. In this lash, most of the hair is focused on the outer corner, so it gives a more winged effect, so it does help me lift my eyes. So, little tip for you, if you don't want to have wing liner but you just want to have that sort of winged effect, make sure your lashes are always more focused on the outer corner. And these lashes are really nice for makeup artists as well, because you can bulk buy for like, I think it's like £3 a lash. So it's affordable as well. Nice mink lashes that are affordable. Who doesn't love that? So I'm just going to wipe away any fallout that I got. So I'm going to make a start on the bottom of the eyes just before I start the face, and I'm going to just put a bit of concealer just underneath my eyes, just for a nice base. I'm not necessarily using this as under eye concealer. I'm just using this just as a eyeshadow base just for underneath. Okay, right, so now let's make a start on the bottom of the eyes. I'm going to go back to that pencil brush from Zoeva, the 230, and the raw sienna shade. I really want it to be nice and blended on the bottom, so I'm really going to take my time in building up the shadow. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this 212 brush by MAC and the Cocoa Bear shade that we used before by Makeup Geek. I love this brush for under, like, smoking out the lower lash line because I find it gives you so much control. CYPRUS UMBER. Again, don't take it down as far as we took Cocoa Bear. Okay, so then I'm going to take this black shade again on the tip of the brush, so I'm just literally just doing it like that. Take that same liner brush that we used to apply the liner on the top of the eye with that same Inglot 77 liner. I'm going to place this just into my waterline. I'm going to create some really ugly faces right now, I can feel it coming. And once again, taking that same brush that we used before, I'm just going to take a bit of the black shadow. Oh. Don't cry, do not cry. Yep, gonna cry, gonna cry. Where's the kitchen roll? Gonna be okay, gonna be okay. So you could just leave it here, which would be nice, but I want to add glitter because it's that festive time of the year. For my eye shape, because I do have quite a hooded eye, I have quite a heavy brow bone, I find that my glitter always ends up transferring, so at first I never really liked using glitter, but then I found the Urban Decay heavy metal liners, and these are so nice if you struggle with what I struggle with. The shade I'm going to use is Midnight Cowboy. And what I love about these as well is when you're in low lighting, they catch the light so nicely. So say when you're out in the club, getting down. So hi guys, I just went and did my cream contour, foundation and cream highlight off camera just because I am going to be doing a video on all that. I want to do like a full in-depth video, so I don't want to give it away too soon. But I'm going to bronze my face, highlight my face, blush my face, do my lips on camera for you guys. So to bronze my face I'm going to use my favourite bronzer of all time, the Hot Makeup Matte Bronzer. And this is in the shade MB01 and I'm going to use it on this Zoeva 126 brush. So because I have done that cream contour, I'm basically just going to follow the cream contour and just sort of set the cream contour. I don't really need to go in too heavy with this. I'm going to highlight my face and I'm going to go in with the highlighter. I want to be like blinding. And I'm going to use just the highlight to do that. This is the Inglot Sparkling Dust and this is in the shade 06. I'm going to use the My Kitco 1.7 brush and I'm going to wet it with some NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. If I can find the nozzle. I'm just going to do like a... I'm going to get the Inglot and I basically just take whatever's in the lid and then I'm going to go in on the glow. And it really helps having a wet brush for this, just because of it is a loose highlighter, so having it wet, it sort of controls it a bit more so then it doesn't go absolutely everywhere. Oh yes. You see that? Do you see that glow? Just see it. Oh. Trust me guys, you need to get these videos. This is just... honestly, oh, I can't go up. So I'm going to line my lips using my favourite lip liner of all time. This is MAC Strip Down. I'm sure you've heard of it. If not, where have you been? Sharpen. And obviously, we're going to overdraw. So my mum said to me the other day, she said, can you not like do a video where you don't overdraw your lips? And I was kind of just like, are you my mum or are you a hater? So then I'm going to go in with probably my favourite lipstick to pair with Strip Down liner, and this is Myth. Classic Myth. And then last but definitely not. And then last but definitely not least, I'm going to add Kylie Gloss in Poppin', just because we want to be poppin'. It's literally just like adding like liquid to your lips. Oh, so nice. So I guess that's the finished look, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I kind of love this sort of look. This is like probably my favourite type of look. A nice cut lid, a nice shimmer, warm tones, a nice nude glossy lip, highlighted to heaven. If you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like and comment down below what you want to see next. And also subscribe to keep in the loop. Find me on Instagram, Remember Mitchell. Do not forget it. See you later, guys. I didn't have lipstick on my teeth, did I? Okay, maybe I did, I'm not sure. I guess I'll know when I go to edit this video, but I don't anymore, so